a struggle. I watched my son go from a sweet, innocent child in the public school system to a tormented child with post-traumatic stress disorder.
My child was in a normal school environment, but it was a complete disaster. He was not equipped to handle that many stimuli. The teachers were not equipped to handle him. And I was being called to the school 2 and 3 times a week to pick him up because they just couldn't handle him.
Public school was very, very difficult. You know, I was the parent that walked my child in every day, went home, stayed by the phone, never left. I mean, it ruled my whole routine.
I've been in a lot of situations with my son where he has not been treated with respect, and he was a very unhappy person.
I, a long time ago, felt very uncomfortable, depressed.
Everybody teased me there.
Well, the kids were kind of a little mean, but that's kind of how a public school is.
I was teased often. People kicked my backpack just because it had wheels.
The most notable thing I can remember is when I got a 1-pound rock dropped on my head from some kid on top of the slide who was trying to be impressive to some bully kid.
When I was in elementary school and I asked if I could play with someone, they said, "Oh yeah, sure, tomorrow, maybe." And then that day came and they usually I never wanted to play with you.
I had a hard time with work, and my teacher would give me detentions, and she would keep me in from recess because that I couldn't complete a worksheet, or I'd stand up on a desk and jump around, when in fact that was anxiety, and I just needed help with my work. I didn't need to be punished. I just needed an extra push with my work so that I could get through it.
People could put kick me signs on my back. They said they'd give me stuff, and I did what they asked me to do. When they handed me the video games, I started running back to class once, and the guy just tackled me on the blacktop.
The teacher didn't understand me, and then the kids understand me, so that's what happened. Very hard.
Parents come back after 30 days for a 30-day placement meeting after their children have been here, and it's usually just within that period of time that everyone's crying, and it's because it's not just the kids' lives that are being changed, it's the whole family.
Anova saved our life, literally. My son was here for 2 years and decided on his own to stop taking his post-traumatic stress disorder medication. And it was like the Lord shined on us with this school, because I don't know where we'd be now without it. Truly, the school saved our life.
Probably one of the biggest things that has happened since he started attending Anova is he actually has friends now, and he does things outside of home. Normally he would just stay home and, you know, look at books or read books, watch movies, and now he actually has friends, and they go out in the community and do things together. And it's just been really wonderful.
He's thriving in an environment where he's actually transitioned out of Anova and into a public school setting, which is ultimately our goal with all these students, is to really get them into Anova, supply the treatment that we can for them, so they can socially and academically go back into the public school system and be successful.
Within 2 months, he was a different child. He was happier. He was a different child, and I look at him when he was in 5th grade, and I see him today. He's happy, he can socialize, he has eye contact, which is another thing that kids don't have, is when they talk to people, they either don't talk to him or you can't get eye contact. He has eye contact, he can express himself, he can explain himself. You can have a conversation with him.
Well, I've said often that these people are saints. What they've done with him is a true success story. He's been here for about 6-7 years, and I don't know where we'd be without them. He's He has totally redefined, I think, how he approaches school. They redefined how they deal with him. I never get a call. That's not an issue with Anova. You don't get phone calls saying, come pick up your child. They'll take care of it.
Anova, I know he's safe here. He's happy. He's learning. All the things you want for your child.
They've helped me with my social skills. They've helped me with how to use those social skills out into the real world. You know, either with girls or either with, you know, your own friends. You know, basically thinking of others is what they've focused on here, and that's a lot. I really thank Andrew Bailey for the school they gave us here. I mean, I really feel fortunate that we found a place like this. You know, that I can go to school, not having to feel bullied, not, you know, they get bullied every day, teased, harassed, you know, all that stuff, you know, that goes on at a regular high school.
Anova is one of the best schools that I've ever seen. It's an extraordinary school. I've been going to it for a few years now, and I've come so far. I can go out in the community now. I can go into stores. I used to be afraid to go into stores. It was really overwhelming. And with the help of Miss Alicia, my teacher, who I've had for the last few years here at Anova, she's helped me academically and socially. She's brought me through hard times, and she's probably the best person I know.
Well, I can give you a visual hint. Before Anova, in the several years before, I have a stack of paper about that tall that is C's and D's. And I have a stack of paper twice as tall of it that is A's or better from here.
If you know 150 people, you know someone who has experienced the devastating effects of autism. Your support is essential for the future of our students and their families. Get involved. Participate in the excellence by giving to the Anova Center for Education, giving children something to dream, and offering hope through education.